Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Marlo Thomas has always been someone who quietly redefines what it means to endure, to evolve, and to give back with purpose. In a world that often measures success by constant visibility, her comeback is not loud or flashy. Instead, it is grounded in compassion, resilience, and a renewed sense of hope that feels deeply Hallmark in spirit. This chapter of her life is not about reclaiming the spotlight, but about using it wisely, with intention, grace, and heart. In recent years, Marlo Thomas has chosen a path rooted in meaning rather than momentum. Rather than chasing trends or headlines, she has leaned into causes that matter deeply to her, especially those centered on children, families, and emotional well-being. Her work reminds us that true impact doesn't always come from being everywhere at once. Sometimes it comes from showing up consistently, quietly, and wholeheartedly for the people who need it most. What makes her comeback so inspiring is the way it reflects strength earned over time. Life has challenged her in profound ways, and instead of retreating, she has responded with generosity. There is a steadiness to her presence now, a calm confidence that comes from knowing who you are and what you stand for. That kind of strength cannot be manufactured. It is lived, learned, and shared. Charity work has become a central focus of this phase of her journey. For Marlo, giving back is not a side project or a seasonal effort. It is woven into her daily life and her long-term vision. She understands that real change happens when compassion is sustained, not sporadic. Her dedication to philanthropy reflects a belief that kindness should be active, not passive, and that hope grows stronger when it is shared. There is something deeply reassuring about the way she approaches service. It is never about recognition or praise. Instead, it is about listening, understanding, and responding with empathy. She brings attention to causes not by centering herself, but by centering the stories of those who are often unheard. In doing so, she amplifies voices that deserve care, dignity, and opportunity. Her strength also shows in how she speaks about perseverance. She does not frame resilience as perfection or constant positivity. Instead, she acknowledges that strength often comes from vulnerability. It comes from admitting fear, uncertainty, and fatigue, and choosing to move forward anyway. That honesty makes her message resonate on a deeply human level. Hope is a recurring theme in everything she does now. Not the kind of hope that ignores reality, but the kind that exists because reality is difficult. She understands that hope is not a guarantee. It is a choice. A choice to believe that tomorrow can be better, that people can change, and that compassion can still lead the way. This perspective feels especially meaningful in times when the world feels divided or overwhelming. Her comeback is also a reminder that reinvention has no expiration date. Growth does not stop at a certain age, and purpose does not fade with time. Marlo Thomas embodies the idea that life can open new doors when we least expect it, especially when we remain open to learning and serving. Her journey encourages others to embrace change rather than fear it. There is a warmth to her presence that feels comforting, almost familiar. It's the kind of warmth that reassures you that kindness still matters, that integrity still counts, and that compassion is never out of style. This is where the Hallmark essence truly shines through. Her story feels like a gentle reminder that goodness, when practiced consistently, has a ripple effect far beyond what we can see. She also represents balance in a world that often demands extremes. She balances grace with strength, humility with confidence, and reflection with action. That balance allows her to navigate challenges without losing sight of her values. It shows that it is possible to stand firm without becoming hardened, and to care deeply without burning out. Marlo's approach to giving back is rooted in connection. She understands that charity is not just about resources, but about relationships. It's about showing people they are seen, valued, and supported. This philosophy transforms philanthropy into something personal and powerful, rather than distant or transactional. Her comeback is not defined by a single moment, project, or announcement. It is defined by consistency. By showing up year after year with the same dedication to making a difference. That consistency builds trust, and trust builds hope. People believe in her not because of what she says, but because of what she does. There is also a quiet courage in choosing purpose over applause, in stepping away from constant public validation and focusing instead on meaningful contribution. That choice reflects confidence rooted in self-awareness rather than external approval. It sends a powerful message that fulfillment comes from alignment, not attention. As she continues this journey, Marlo Thomas stands as a symbol of what it means to age with intention. She shows that life does not narrow with time, it deepens. Experiences accumulate, wisdom grows, and compassion expands. Her story encourages others to see aging not as a limitation, but as an opportunity to give more, love more, and understand more. Her strength is not performative. It is quiet, steady, and enduring. It shows up in moments of listening, in long-term commitments, and in the willingness to keep going even when the work is difficult. That kind of strength inspires others to believe in their own capacity to make a difference, no matter where they are in life. Hope in her world is not abstract. It is practical. It looks like education, support, encouragement, and care. It looks like showing up for communities and individuals who need reassurance that they are not alone. Through her actions, hope becomes something tangible and achievable. The hallmark spirit of her comeback lies in its heart-centered approach. It is about love expressed through action, resilience shaped by experience, and faith in the goodness of people. Her story feels like a reminder that even in uncertain times, there are individuals who choose compassion as their guiding force. Marlo Thomas continues to inspire not by reinventing herself for attention, but by reaffirming her values with clarity. Her life now reflects a deep understanding of what truly matters. It is not about doing more, but about doing what matters most. Her journey encourages reflection. It asks us to consider how we define success, how we measure impact, and how we treat others along the way. It gently challenges us to think beyond ourselves and to invest in something greater than individual achievement. This comeback is not a return to something old, but a step into something richer. A phase marked by intention, generosity, and quiet leadership. It is proof that influence does not fade when it is rooted in authenticity. Instead, it grows stronger, more meaningful, and more enduring. In the end, Marlo Thomas's inspiring comeback is not just her story. It is an invitation. An invitation to lead with kindness, to find strength in service, and to hold on to hope even when the path forward feels uncertain. It reminds us that compassion is powerful, resilience is transformative, and love, when shared, always finds its way back. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.